my Siminators, and welcome back to the channel. So today is a really exciting video because I am in collaboration with Sims Freeplay Architects, and basically we had to design a 60s themed home. So this is really exciting for me because I've never done a collaboration before, and it's in collaboration with one of my favorite Sims Freeplay YouTubers. So that's awesome. But yes, this is a collaboration video, my first one. So I got inspiration from this house from my grandma. Now I call my grandma Mom because I live with her, so I'll call her Mom in this video. But my mom actually gave me inspiration on this home because obviously she grew up in a house in the 60s and lived in a house with her husband in the 60s. So that's really where a lot of this inspiration came from. So starting off here, I just have a little picket fence and a little opening where you can walk right into the door. And then over here is the garage, and I have the laundry in here. And then the trash bins and the car. And sunken living rooms were a huge thing back in the 60s. I mean, the Brady Bunch home, every home you walked into in the 60s and 70s had sunken living rooms. So I definitely wanted to incorporate that in this home. So as soon as you walk in, you have this little entryway, and I have this little glitch here. So as you can see, I have glitched the beach dividers into these windows, and it looks like they're built into the windows. So all I did was basically extend the room over the dividers, and I lost the dividers. They were like, you couldn't see them, they were in the wall. And so I just put the windows down, and boom, it looks like they're made into the window. So I love that little effect, and that was also a pretty popular thing. And then I just have the staircase here, and then the sunken living room. So I'll start off to the left with the kitchen, and this is the lovely woman that lives here. She is a mother, of course, and she is in a pretty pink gown. So I have just the dining area here, and I love that wood tone. The wood table with the wood chairs, I think they really go together. And then I chose, of course, these countertops because they looked very, very old. I didn't want to use the retro countertops like the green and purple red looking things because I just felt like it didn't look retro. But anyhow, I really like these countertops. They're classic countertops. And then I have these two windows here, and these are actually blinds, the windows, because again, the wood theme going on. And then I just have a checkered floor, and then the fire and brimstone stove so she can get to cooking. And then going back through here is where you can get into the sunken living room from these two steps. So going down in there, I then have this cute little living room area. So I thought these couches were very 60s because when I was searching up 60s furniture is very like kind of quirky and kind of wonky. I mean, and so I chose these cute couches in here with the cute designs on them, and then I have these two side tables here, and then these lamps from the new condo event that we just had, the live event. You could not get more 60s. I mean, the huge shades, the cylinder shape, this is just, I mean, they came at the perfect time. Then I have these retro looking lime green chairs, and my mom told me that in her 60s home they had a wood burning stove fireplace. So I have put the farmhouse fireplace here because it's wood burning, so it looks pretty good. And I have a 60s stereo here along with these two wooden benches on either side. And then I have the 70s or the 50s TV, but it does look 60s/70s to me. Then I just have these two plants on either side. The reason I didn't put anything on the walls is because my mom said that they didn't really have any pictures on the wall. She had one photo on the wall of her mother and father, but that was about it. I'm just gonna show you the little girl. You know, this is how they go up. So staircase here, go up the staircase, and then you can go right up this staircase to get into the upstairs. And this is just a quick overview of the downstairs. We'll get to the outside in a minute. And as you can see, she's just hopping up the stairs like a little bunny. And then to the left, we have the guest bedroom. So I've used the light romantic bed and paired it with, again, the 60s looking shades, and then the new farmhouse nightstands. Well, not really new. They're fairly recent. The homestead chest here right now in our house, and it's pretty common to have a guest room / office. Okay, so I just realized that computer was way too modern. Just imagine the pet computer there. I am really sorry. That was a big oop. And yeah, this face represents my mistake. So I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going. Bye. So like the office and guest room are two things, because not everyone has the luxury of an office. And then it's just a picture on the wall. And then over here to the right is another long hallway, and then to the right of this hallway we have the girls' bedroom. So my mom actually told me that when she was growing up, her sister, you know, had a lamp on her bedside table, but she was so proud of this award that she won that she actually put it on the nightstand so she could just look at it when she woke up, because she was really proud of it. But I just put a little pink lamp here on her side. And then, because my mom was born in 1951, so she would be 9 in 1960. So she grew up still in the 1960s. But then she got married when she was 16 in 1968, I believe. And then I just have a desk here with a record player, some photos, some posters, a little closet area here with some racks of clothes, and a little boxing thing here. Now, when my mom grew up, she actually lived in a farmhouse, and they had tons of bedrooms, because her mother, you know, had so many kids and she had so many siblings. But anyhow, this is the master bedroom, and I had a red accent wall here, and I put this little retro looking chair here, the 60s lamps again, and I really just love using this bed for some reason in this house. I think it looks very 60s. And she said that when she lived with her husband, you know, she had a double bed, so that's what I put there. She has her little vanity here, and then a little record player as well. And then this is the bathroom, so it's quite small. Toilet, sink, and shower. And this was a pretty retro looking shower to me. Like, it looked pretty old. I remember in the 40s they had showers similar to these. They were big glass, so I thought I'd use them. And then over here is her closet, so, you know, open the doors and then you can walk right into the closet here. And I have this like 40s, 50s retro looking wardrobe area here, wardrobe there. And then this is the family bathroom, so you have to walk upstairs to get to the family bathroom, and there's 2 sinks here and then a toilet. So to get outside, you have to go through this back door, and you get into a little outdoor kitchen area. There's a little soccer field, and then over here is a little mini pool, and it's actually a hot tub, but I use it as a pool because of the shape. I really like that shape. It's really cute. And then there's a tree house over here, because that was, you know, pretty common to like build tree houses, because there wasn't much to do, because we didn't, you know, they didn't have phones back then or anything, so it was pretty common to do a lot of outdoorsy type things. There's just a shed over here, so we have the sink and countertops area, and then we have a little workbench, and it's just a very simple shed area. And then there's just a bunch of lawn. But yeah, and there's a little willow tree in the front. But I've done an L-shaped home because they were pretty common in the 60s and 70s. They were pretty more common, I think, in the 50s, but 50s and 60s are pretty close together. And this is my home, and of course I have the picket fence and the A-line roofing. But I do hope you enjoyed this home, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you do enjoy my content, and I hope to see all of you Siminators in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.